this is our F-150 series. It's built out of a high-grade aluminum, military-grade aluminum, so it offers better gas mileage because of that. We're eliminating some of that weight, and also takes away any kind of corrosion that you might get in steel-based body trucks. Standard feature of vehicles today are camera. Here's our camera on our rear gate of our F-150. Your 7-pin, 4-pin hookups, and this is also for to lower your spare. You can take your key, remove this, take the tool from the tire change kit that lowers that tire. So your tire is located underneath the vehicle there. Under higher trim level trucks, they're built to actually release slowly for you. It makes it easier. You don't have to be holding it and guiding it down. It is set up, even though it's got a mechanism in here, which I'll show you, it's still set up to be very manageable. It's got some springs in there to make it easy to manipulate. And then this particular model comes with a built-in step. Very easy to manage. Grab onto that for stability, step up into the vehicle. We've got some extra notches here for what's called the boxing system, and they actually you can lock in some large tie downs, fairly large, about this large, that actually give you a torsional strength of 650 pounds total on this. So if you're holding heavier things, you've got more tie down spaces, you got more strength tie down things on that. This unit here alone is already set up to be compatible with E-click systems, which will give you strapping, so you get strapping and more ways to strap in equipment. So that's a nice little feature there. It's actually locked with a key. Key comes with it. The bed's lighted here. The top chims the camera and the bed lighting here. It's timed to go off, but you can also shut it off here. Easy steps, just shows you how you go 1, 2, 3. It does have the hitch on it, like all of our top level trucks. The new hitches on our Fords actually are hooked right into the frame of the truck. It's very solid, so you have a very good towing capacity there, or capability. Moving to the side of the vehicle. See the icon here? There's a blind spot system involved on this vehicle, which I'll explain up here, but it's also extended back to the back of the vehicle. So if there's a radar system in here, if you've got a trailer hitched up here, this will actually detect all the way back, 33 feet back if you needed, to determine if there's any cars in your blind spot. And if there is, there'll be a light that will show up in your on that corresponding side on your side mirror. It'll be a solid amber light. Won't blink at you, won't be red, won't sound any noises. Easy to see peripherally out of your vision. So it's something to just warn you, hey, you need to be careful turning into that lane. This is the crew cab. One feature that's standard on the Platinum is the power running boards. They're they're a little bit lower than the standard running boards, so they're very comfortable for somebody who might not want to put their leg up so high, or somebody shorter like I am. I really enjoy this height. It's easy to get in and out. It's a little wider. The grooves are a little less easy to get into. It's a nice feature. That can be shut off if you don't want that on. It's a nice feature. In here, crew cabs feature nice space. Another feature is it's a flat low floor, so anything you want to put in there for the store or whatever, you don't have to worry about lifting it at all. Once you get it to here, you can slide it. Very easy to get in. It doesn't have the your drive train. Also, I didn't show you, you do have a little bit of little bit of storage space back there too. You can hide underneath the back of the vehicle. This one in particular, the Platinum, has the heated rear seats. You can see here. And doubled up 2 USBs and a 150 volt outlet. I'll talk a little bit about the front of the vehicle. They do put spotlights on this that allow you to see down inside the vehicle if you're working anywhere around the vehicle. Also, cameras, integrated cameras here, so you can get the feature of the 360-degree camera system, which gives you a bird's eye view from the top of the vehicle. Gives you an approximation of a view from the top of the vehicle that you get. Taking the existing cameras gives you an idea of what it would look like. It's very accurate. You can use that for parking, for moving around. You can just look at your screen and you see this icon of your truck, and it's a great feature for getting around parking lots, whatever you need it for. Engine area. There's a couple options on the engines here. You can get a V8 engine or a very popular 3.5 twin turbo engine, which is the larger towing engine. A big feature that Ford likes to do is what I'd call color coding some of the items. Stands out if you want to. A lot of people that can handle this. Some of the easier maintenance things, like fluid levels, they can easily locate those items. Jump starting, things like that. Just helps you to makes things a little easier for you, and that's what you want to do with Ford vehicles. Smarter and easier, safer. Use the front camera, which is integrated in the 360 camera idea that I mentioned. That's part of that system. Cameras all around the vehicle will allow you to have that capability. Also with this, you get a front solitary camera that you can actually look around corners. It gives you uses the side cameras of the front camera to look around items that might be beside the nose of the truck. So if you're edging out onto the highway and you got a couple of trees there, you can actually see here rather than from when you're driving. So much safer. Going into the vehicle, we can look at a couple items. Here's the blind spot system that's going to give you the warning. This will turn solid amber color. It'll only correlate with the side of the vehicle, so you'll know exactly which side you're looking at. If you got cars on both sides, you'll both side up. Very nice. Safety feature. You do have here's your button for the front camera I mentioned. You can see this is deadly accurate. You can use this to actually get around, navigate parking lots, and the dotted lines will indicate the side mirrors. So go to a different setting. There's your standard front camera, and then there's looking around the corner. And this you can view a lot more here than we can actually sitting in the front, so that gives you an idea. Other items here. This vehicle comes standard with the lane keeping system, which is houses a camera up here, keeps track of dotted lines on the road. Once you hit 40 miles per hour, it defaults to the system being on. This icon here will turn green. The dotted, the sides, and this mean that it's activated, ready to go. If you drift over those lines, you're going to get feedback in the form of vibrations through the wheel, or actually it'll torque up and kind of slowly drift back. You can choose one or the other, or both, for that correction system. So it's a safety feature, if you're sleepy or something like that. Also, it does come with park assist. I won't go into that right now, but that's actually a system that self parks you. You're still in control of the pedals, the parking, and the gas. You're still in control of the vehicle, but it aids in sensing the spacing on the parking spot that it finds,
and then it does the all the steering work for you. So, another nice feature of these is the large space for the mid console. Very large space. Also, it's nicely set up for file folders. They can fit right in there if you happen to be the business work dude. It's gonna give you file folders. Plenty of space for file folders in there. And I think that's about all I'll cover right now. If you have any more questions, be free to handle them.